A lot of people that in that house are doing so. This a lot of people have talked to me about this. I've got a lot of emails about it, and I have asked the Department of Education, but apparently they don't know how to use an email at the Department of Education. But anyway, it has been raised in local radio and local newspapers about the junior sort of leaving sort, and now they're going to go ahead because a lot of people are very anxious and worried about it. And Connor Smith from Breffni College, I know Connor, I was talking to Odin Sound about it today, and it is very stressful for people who are doing the leaving sort. He's doing his leaving sort, and it's very stressful. And I agree with him that we need to. The Department of Education needs to figure out what they're going to do. Now, I'm already after emailing them a good few times to the Department of Education about a few things over the last week. Never got a response. Never got a response. People like there's 2 or 3 young people came to me and they were very, very concerned, very anxious about it. Very upset. That all the hard work might not pay off. And you don't want to go to college, on to college straight away. And I've emailed the department, I even emailed text messages from them. I asked them first and I emailed the text messages to them, a screenshot of the text messages, and they didn't give a damn. And I'm saying to the Department of Education, if you care, please, give me a message back. Because these people want to hear from your department. It's enough. Like I will send another email off, and if you don't answer this one, I might go up to them and I might kick up a fuss. So there's your warning, Department of Education. Because it's unacceptable that you will answer an email from anybody who's concerned about me trying to reassure people that and as I said to them, if it doesn't go ahead, it doesn't go ahead. But I said to them, your health's more important, and as simple as that. And worry about your health. Put your health first before your exams. And that's what I say to everyone: put your health first before your exams. It's only a piece of paper. And for some people, it does mean a lot, and I understand that. But your health is your number one priority. You can always do another exam, but you can't get back to you can't change your mental health status. So don't worry yourself about it. I was a lot of questions have been raised with how we do this. Could we give everybody just full marks? Because this never happened before in the history of the state. So I don't know about full marks. Like they said, just automatically give everybody full marks. Possibly that would work. It would save all the hassle. But it is the Department of Education, as far as I know. I was talking to somebody at Calvin on ETB. What they're looking at, and it seems like the Department of Education are looking at, is after when the exams. It's usually the end of the school term, but they have it in September or October. But I don't know. I don't think we'll be finished with this virus by that time. It will take a while before this is all cleaned up and everything's done, and unfortunately it will take a long time for this country to recover from this. But I think the best thing is to look at the students' work from this year and last year, and grade them on that. In other words, grade them more like LCA, what I'm in Breffni College. Connor's in Breffni College, and he's in only 5th year, only leaving sort applied. Only leaving sort applied. And I will leave a link to the article he's talking to in Northern Sound. It's a 5-minute interview too. And well done to Connor on that too for speaking up about it, because a lot of people are afraid to speak up and challenge the Department of Education at this moment in time, especially because Joe Husak, the Minister of Education, doesn't seem like he will. There's the buckles, but they don't seem to be too caring about what people think of them and everything like that. It's typical Department of Education. But anyway, I think the best idea is just to examine the work that they've done for the last 2 years or the last year, and examine that and mark them out of that. And obviously be a lot more lenient than they would usually be. Because it's not happened before, and it probably never will happen again that the leaving some junior so be ever disrupted like this. So I say, mark it off the year's work, and give them an extra few marks. But the thing I see happen is whenever this is over, they probably would do it. But that's what I would do. Just mark them off the year's work they done. That's what I would do if I was Minister of Education. But we just don't know yet. Could be gone tomorrow. Could be gone next week. Could be gone in 2 months. It could be gone beforehand. We might be able to start it. We just don't know. Simple as that. But I'm saying to the Department of Education, the government, and the Taoiseach, have a bit of a brain. Right? Sit down, talk among yourselves for a few minutes. Talk to some maybe young people instead of making your decisions in your high castle. In Dublin, go down and ask a few people who are doing the leaving cert, junior cert, and see their ideas. Then make up your own ideas, and see what the people of Ireland want. Because I can tell you something, we're not going to put young people's health at risk. You see in South Korea, some of them had it on the football pitch. That could work, but be very hard to police it, to watch it and everything. And it's just, it's spreading. A huge amount of people in one area is going to spread a virus very quickly. But my opinion is, straight away, how people's health is more important than a piece of paper. It can always be done again, when this is all done and dusted. But your health comes first, and that's what I say to people. And I said to even the people text me, asking me to tell the Department of Education about this. As I said to them, their health comes first, and that's all that matters. Your health's your wealth. And that's so true, because next year, I'm doing my leaving cert. And I couldn't give a damn if I never done in my life. Because I think it's only a piece of paper. I worried so much before junior cert about my junior cert, and it turned out that I couldn't care less about it, because your health's your wealth. You can always get another piece of paper to say I done this, I done that. But your mental health and your physical well-being is more important than any piece of paper. That's my opinion on it, and I'm sure everyone would agree with me. There's no point upsetting yourself over something that is out of your control. So I'm just saying, I can understand why people are concerned, but I can understand too why the Department of Education are being paid by the public to answer questions and everything like that, are refusing to answer anything and just whinging and quibbling and crying to themselves, and then won't answer any emails when they've been challenged. So yeah, I'm calling out the Department of Education, so give me an answer, more or less, in other words. Give me an answer, give the people involved an answer, and make up your mind. Because, uncertainty just leads to fear and upset. And if they want that, then it's totally fine if they want to make people fear, because it's not making us look any better anyway. Because you look bad already, the Department of Education. First of all, for not, answering people when they obviously ring you and everything, because I've heard of one parent ringing the Department of Education office open, and they didn't even answer. They just hung up the phone now, because they couldn't be bothered to listen to them, in other words. Which is a disgrace. But I'm just saying to people, that would be my opinion on the June Sunday and stuff. But I'm saying to the Department of Education, the Taoiseach, make up your mind. Decide now, or decide whenever this is over. But it's better just to have an idea what you're going to do. Because so many young people are struggling with their mental health at the moment, and I'm not seeing their friends and everything like that. Don't put this stress on people. Some people couldn't care, and I would really say to them, you're dead right not to care, because it's out of your control. But some people are worried about it, and I can understand why. It is a very stressful time. But your health comes first, and I can't say that enough. So yeah, take care everybody, and just say that to the Taoiseach, and I send this to the Department of Health too. No, Department of Education. So maybe you might want to answer me now. Thank you.